Good morning. It is May 6th, 2023. It's getting later in the day here. We have some wind from the east again, same as yesterday. Open up the umbrella here. So there's a little bit of interesting news. I was speaking with a gentleman named Ron. Good morning, afternoon, and good evening, whenever you watch this, wherever you're watching from. The date is the 6th of May 2023. I was speaking with a guy just now called Ron, and he was saying that it may be a couple months before they get permission to clean up the debris outside of the launch area. So, good morning. And Ron also showed me some heat tiles he found on the southern side of the border here. So the heat tiles are starting to wash up on the shore. Pretty interesting. I got to touch one of them from the Starship 24. Morning, Tony, Ken. Ron also said that, from his opinion, it would not be wise to swim off the coast here because of the debris, metallic debris that could be in the water also. So maybe they should start doing some type of metal detecting under the water in the area, or out wherever that debris ended up, to just see where it ended up, and to maybe collect some of it. That could be a wise thing to do. But I'm not sure how many miles out it exploded and the debris fell into the ocean, but I know the heat tiles are made of like a foam type material, so it would make sense that those would travel quite a distance and float on top of the water back toward the land. Yeah, so some of the metal, it may have all landed over in the deeper waters, but maybe some of the smaller materials could have shifted around a bit. Some of the some of that metal. Anyway, one of the things I would love to do would be to have a little a boat with a hoist on it, and find one of those Raptor engines, or a couple of them, hoist it up into my boat, and that would be something. Tony, yeah, I didn't get a heat towel, but Ron did. R-O-N is another gentleman. He does excavating and other stuff in the area, and he traveled over 100 miles along the coast on the south side, and he was able to find some heat tiles. So it's not like they're all on the beach in one area, and it's not like they're here along the coast of SpaceX, because they patrol the beach at least once a day. Somebody drives up and down each side of the beach several miles, and I guess they collect and pick up any debris that shows up in the morning, early in the morning, and maybe, I don't know if it's more than once a day, but I've seen the people in the golf cart go up and down the beach many times. So. Hey, Paul Shields, you've now been added to the moderator list. Thanks for being here, Paul. If the title is too much to bear, let me know and I'll readjust it. Looks like they're doing some work on the chopstick as well. We can see it on the far side there, that aerial lift going up to there. Looks like a much better Saturday than we've ever seen here in the last few weeks. I think last Saturday was pretty vacant. There wasn't anything going on here last Saturday. And definitely the Saturday before that, there was nothing going on here. So. Hey, Virtual Lab, morning. This morning I was just collaborating with the team. I wrote up a summary of Space Ocean Corp for the two project managers that joined the team over the last week, and so they're going to be. So I wrote something up for that last night and doing some editing this morning. Some other type of company stuff I was working on, but I'm still I'm just enjoying the day. It's a Saturday, and checking out SpaceX at the moment. It's been quite the journey, quite the voyage over the last 2 years. One of the things I was looking at this morning, just briefly, normally I look at when I look at the stats on the videos and the number of views and everything, a lot of times it doesn't, it seems normal and average, it seems normal for thousands of people to be watching something. But this morning I looked at it the last time, the kind of the stats for the day for the last 48 hours, and it's like, wow. So many tens of thousands of people have watched in the last 2 days, 48 hours. And it's like, what were they watching? It's not raining, but I thought it might turn into rain, but yesterday and today, but no rain, no. One of the benefits of this channel is not only does Tony get to know Her Majesty the Queen, but also Prince Paul is also a close associate. It's like you can be the King of Britain, you can be the Queen of England, or you can be the Prince of the Universe. Which is the more powerful position? King of England, of a small continent on the globe, or Prince or Princess of the Universe? It's a tough call there. Tough call. Guess that's a pretty good way of saying it. I gotta remember that for the future. I gotta remember that. People will say, "What's the benefit of meditation? What can be achieved? What can you prove?" And I would say, you could be the king or princess or prince of a small nation or a town or a what is it called? A serfdom, or you could be the prince or princess of the universe. Only achievable through meditation. That's right. Ohm's law, Donna. That is out of this world. Ohm's law. There we go. It's been coined. It's been named. That is a 1-in-1 match there. Rupert says 100 plus million to give a rich guy a new hat. I guess for the king of the new king of England, huh? Interesting. Anyway, I think Donna's statement was more bigger. For those who don't know, the sound ohm, that's what Donna was referring to, and Ohm's law is the ohm is a sound which includes all the other sounds. So, yeah, it's very pertinent for the Princess of the Universe or Prince of the Universe status. The explanation of that. Versus the significance of the status of a prince or princess of the universe versus the prince or princess of a small locality, such as England or something like that. Those are like minor serfdoms versus the prince or princess of the universe. So, for those with little aspiration, they choose to be king or queen or prince, princess of a small domain on the earth, a serfdom. So. Just so we had it straight, I just wanted everybody to make sure everybody understood. Principality, that's the term I was looking for. A small principality. Let me get some closer shots of some areas here. Let's see what we got here. me see. So the doors are off the 2 locations here. If you're just stepping into the show, there was somebody I talked with a little bit before the show, about 15 minutes before I started here. So about 30 minutes ago, and he was saying, his name was Ron. And I think he has a YouTube channel too, or at least he has an eBay store. And he found some nose cone heat tiles on the beach within a couple 100 miles of here. And so those are washing up. The foam heat tiles. They're about 1 inch thick and about 7-8 feet wide. And so that's something that's been starting to happen, or has been happening. So he showed me one of them, actually 2 of them, and I touched one of them. It was kind of cool. Really lightweight foam. But those are floatable, you know. Foam floats in the ocean, and that's probably how it traveled so far back to the land and could be washing up on the shore. Yeah, Ron Hard Rock, that's it. Correct. Tony, yes. That's it. It's turning into a sunny day here. It is very overcast. We don't really see the sun is coming through, burning through a little bit. It might have to be an hour or 2 more before the sun really burns away some of the cloud layer we have over the launch site here. Let me check his card, Tony. Let me see if I can give you some type of contact info for him. I'm not gonna give his phone number or anything, but if he has a website or YouTube channel up there, I'll tell people what it is here. Hard Rock Construction is in San Marcos, Texas. San Marcos, Texas. You'll have to look him up yourself. I have his phone number and everything else, but he does septic systems, backhoe services, and rock excavation. Hard Rock Construction, Ron Parker. That's correct. Good guy. I've met him maybe 2, 3 times now. Hey, Sergio Martinez, Chica. Good stuff. Donna S., was there any sign of dead wildlife after the Starship launch? Not that I've seen, Donna. I know there may have been a few mosquitoes that got burnt away, but I did not get on my hands, and I did not look around for the mosquitoes. I did notice after the launch that there were no mosquitoes, but I hadn't been around for over a couple weeks, so I couldn't really gauge the before and after correctly. The weather is cloudy, temperatures of 81 Fahrenheit, 27 degrees Celsius. Plenty of mosquitoes out today. The wind is blowing from the southeast at 19 miles an hour, 31 kilometers, and the current humidity is 90%. So it is humid, it's hot, and we have plenty of mosquitoes, even though right after the launch we had a lack of mosquitoes. So the mosquitoes seem to make it through the launches here without any issues. So if they are the canary if the mosquitoes are the canary in the mine, then there's nothing to worry about, because there's plenty of mosquitoes here. What's up, Sir Chris? Donna says fish are sensitive to loud sound. Okay, that's a good point. You know, a lot of people were pro fish for animal rights and environmental stuff also like to eat fish. So what's up with that, Donna? That's something I can't really understand. I'm not for the fish. I don't really care about the fish. I don't care about the animals. But I am a vegetarian. So that's strange. I don't care about the fish or the animals, but I'm a vegetarian. But many people who claim to be environmentalists who care about the fish and the animals are not vegetarians. I think it's maybe an ironic thing. Maybe it's more of a shaming of, it's like an expression of, maybe it's about unhappiness with one's own purpose, so they project it onto others, trying to find an answer to their own irony. So saying it again, if someone is not feeling okay eating fish, but they still eat fish and kill the animals and eat the cows and everything else in the form of hamburgers and hot dogs and cheese dogs and everything else, if they are milking the cow and pasteurizing the milk and eating it and then getting unhealthy body because of it, if they're killing it, the animals, taking the eggs from the chickens and the ducks, and eating the beautiful duck fillet and salmon filleted and hamburgers and everything else, if they love eating these foods, I think it's more of a subconscious psychological outburst of projection of the irony of one's own existential philosophy, that maybe the environmental stuff originates out of this dichotomy of action, and they express it so that others can maybe help them find a resolution. But me, I don't have that dichotomy. I don't have that irony. I don't eat fish or eggs. I eat eggs, but I don't eat fish or kill the animals and eat the animals. But I don't care about the environmental sacredness of the cows and everything else. So it's I don't have the irony, but I don't eat them also. So it's kind of interesting. No turtle either. Oh yeah, some people eat turtles too. I did see a little tiny turtle going across the road about a week or two ago, and it was almost in the middle of the road. So I did I put my tires around it and I drove over it. And when I looked in the rear view mirror, it was still crawling across the road. So I swerved my vehicle in an effort not to hit the turtle, which I could have, and it was still alive and crawling across the road after I went over it. So I was very happy about that. My immediate thought was, wow, the aerodynamics on a half sphere shaped turtle cone is very, very amazing, that a car could drive over it, a truck, kind of higher off the road than a car. Maybe in a car it would have got sucked up against the top of the vehicle there, but with a truck, since I'm driving an environmentally friendly truck, as I drive over these small turtles, there's enough airflow so that they don't get vacuumed up against the truck as you drive over it. Just as you might over a piece of wood or a 4x4, it would hit up against the bottom of the vehicle. But if you're driving an environmentally turtle-friendly truck, there's enough airspace and airflow so that the turtles don't get sucked up against the truck as you drive over it. So a lot of the workers here have trucks, and they probably drive trucks to protect the turtles. So you can see over here on the right side of the screen, there's plenty of trucks. Almost everybody here drives a truck, and I'm pretty sure they implemented that rule that the workers at SpaceX drive trucks so that there's more airflow as the trucks drive over the turtles that are crossing the road, so that they won't get sucked up against the bottom of the vehicle as they drive over the turtles. Ron also said that it may be maybe 2 more months before SpaceX gets approval to clean up any of the debris in the surrounding properties around the launch site. So that process is going to be a lengthy thing, or maybe even just the debris on their own property here within the staked in area. But this is Dogleg LLC is the name of the company that owns the property within the, it's the name of the LLC that owns the property within the boundary of the stakes here that the SpaceX launch site is built over. So they are the caretakers and the owners of the SpaceX launch site. Calimeta Alpha Centauri. Yasu is how you say hello in Greek. Good day and hello. I can only claim to be half Greek, my Alpha Centauri 1. I think I'll do 2 more minutes, top it out at 30 minutes, and then check in with you all another time. Start up the YouTube gathering. The beach is calling me. The air and the breeze of the ocean can be heard, but are yet to be enjoyed thoroughly. Thanks, Paul. Yep. Good day to you guys. House Reyes, Donna North. Yep. Ken. Tony. Yep. It is hot out here. Yep. And I'm wearing a longer sleeve thing to get the mosquitoes off me. Sir Chris, good to see you. Ken. Sergio, Johnny 3 says, I think Elon Musk even helped to save the turtles about a year ago. Yeah, that's correct. Elon, they have a turtle kind of vehicle that goes up and down to, and I think they transported or did something for the turtles over the winter. So you gotta respect what SpaceX is doing for the turtles. Yep. X Blake, good to see you. Good stuff. Mick Portfolio. How many people live in Boca Chica? About a couple thousand. But they don't really live here. They're just residents of the SpaceX facilities. So there may be maybe 50 people actually own property here. Hey, Rupert, good to see you. Valiant, good to see you. Stallion, Valiant Stallion, I missed that. All right, and that's good. All right, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Have a lot of fun in the intermission and be well. Look forward to your comments, and don't have more fun and expand yourself in every which direction that you can, and tell us about it the next time we come together.